Hi, everybody.
So here we are.
We're at the Cathedral Cave. It's a massive sea cave, one of the third largest in New Zealand. We had to walk down the beach to get here. You can see the beach
Not
behind
just the
us
beach. We walked through the Jurassic Park forest.
in a very steep decline. We have to go
Yes.
back up that to get home. But we're not going to think about that now because we're finally down here where we can enter the cave and see what it's like.
You can see the Pacific Ocean behind us.
All right, so here we're going into the cave. The cave is actually in a U shape, so you go in one and then you come out the other. Sorry about that. We just got attacked by a bee. You never know
Attack
what's going
is
to happen.
a strong word, but.
Oh, he was pretty determined.
Wait, the bees like me too, not just the.
It's because you're so sweet, honey. Get it?
So is this the same thing where every line was another volcano eruption, or is this
I don't think
different?
so. I think that's just the wear. So I believe our camera's going to adjust, which is a good thing because it's pretty good in low light situations. Kind of interesting that the side of the rock is wet. Must be some water running down.
Well, the water, you have to come here in the morning because the tide fills this up in a couple hours. So they don't let you in here when I guess people have been caught in the tide. Is that true?
Well, there's a rip tide, so if you wait too long and it gets too deep, you can get washed out to sea by the rip tide.
But I don't want to be in here when there's water in here, do you?
No, I don't think that would be a good thing.
So should we talk about bats or should I just pretend they're not in here?
There's no bats in
No bats?
here. No.
So Steve is very careful not to tell me all the things before we come in here because
Well,
it's
I
the only way
honestly
to
don't
get
think
me
there are
in
any
here.
bats in here, Beth. I'm not just putting
What?
you on. This is not like no snakes in our
I've
backyard.
seen I've seen Batman and Robin. It's called a bat cave.
This is not a bat cave. That's in the Caymans, and there really are bats in the bat cave. You can ask Brienne. She was very excited to see bats.
We have a friend at home who recently had a bat in her house. She was not so thrilled. She had to call two different insect inspectors. Look, there's something big to step over.
Seaweed.
I might have to get out my phone to have a flashlight.
This is the very back of the cave.
Okay, that's the part that you don't go crawl in, honey.
I don't crawl in that. I was thinking I
No.
wanted to crawl up there to say I got all the way to the very back.
Yeah, I
But
can see it all from here.
it's like I'm missing part of it if I don't go back there.
Turn toward the light. Go to the light.
Go to the light. Look at that.
Maybe we should stay here and watch it fill with water
We could just sit and wait
until the water
and
comes.
see how brave you really are. Because you're talking a good game right
Yeah.
now.
How brave am I really? Not very. But I did walk through the cave, so I get points for that, right?
Yeah, I was honestly wondering just how amenable you would be to this adventure. Because caves are not your thing.
I like that it wasn't an underground cave, it was a beach level cave. So this entrance, can you show up above, is a lot bigger. It's a great big arch. So this is probably why it's called Cathedral. Because can you turn around and look at the ceiling? It's pretty cool. You can see how tall it is when you see in perspective the person in front of us. How tall do you think this is?
Oh, it's a good 50 feet.
So what can you find on the beaches here, Steve? We read at our Airbnb there's sea lions.
Sea lions,
penguins.
penguins, dolphins. You can see the little dolphins. Walk up here and peek around the corner.
So do you think a person comes down and says, hey, it's time, or they just expect people to have common sense?
Well, they had lots of warning signs, and they had lots of, you're doing this at your own risk. So I think they figure if you're stupid enough not to return on time, then you can just stay down here for the night. So the tide goes out tomorrow.
Would you be able to scale one of these walls to get up high enough to stay out of the water?
I suppose. But that's where you would be perched for the night.
Oh, the water's already coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening, is it?
Time to go the other way. The tide is definitely increasing.